Hey guys, how are you? In this video, I'll be doing somewhat of a review and also a comparison between the Asus MX279H IPS LED and comparing it to my older Samsung S27B 550V, long enough name that one, LED 27 inch. They're both 27 inches. Now the Asus model monitor I have here is a mid to high range priced monitor, and the Samsung one is one of the very lower end ones. I think it was maybe $15 off the cheapest monitor I could actually buy at that time in the 27 inch range. So quite a difference here, and you'll be able to see it throughout the video. In the background will be random videos and pictures having the two screens together showing the exact same picture. This gives a great comparison, I think, and while you're watching or listening to the information I give you, you can actually see fairly well the differences that they show. Prior to actually purchasing this monitor, I looked up on forums and just read certain reviews because it was quite an investment. It was $400 for this monitor by the time I paid postage as well. So I wanted to make sure it was going to be worth it. So when I was looking at reviews and such, I come across a few people saying that it was bad for gaming, but personally, now that I've used it for a few months actually, it's fine. You know, I don't know why they thought it was bad, but because it's using the trace-free technology that Asus seem to advertise to be in their monitors, it gives very good or very suitable response time, being at 5 milliseconds. And this is fine for gaming monitors. 5 to 7, I think. 7 would be the maximum before you start seeing any drastic lag. But I haven't seen any ghosting or anything bad to do with the monitors, and I've been playing all my games on it, so do not worry about that. Everything seems to be pretty good when it comes to this monitor. The first thing I noticed when I plugged in my new Asus monitor, when upgrading from a lower quality screen, it's actually a very odd thing to look at. It's so much more vibrant. The blacks are really dark and the whites are really bright. There's a lot of difference. I'm not sure that the video and pictures from my phone, which is how I took the clips in the background, will give it justice to how much different it really looks. But when you're actually using them, the higher quality monitors really do make a difference. Now going into the pros of this monitor is it just looks absolutely amazing. When sitting on the bench, even if you're not using it, the very slim bezel design that they're going for just works so well on your monitor, as well as going with the sundial stand. Looks very professional. It's made of it has an IPS panel, which gives it that great color, and also the 178-degree viewing angle, which is quite large. That viewing angle means that if looking from on a side, on the older monitors a few years ago, the picture would go dark. You would not be able to make out the picture, but I can move my head from side to side and the picture stays very much intact. And if you are showing, say, a video to a few, like your family, and they're all standing around behind you, them standing on different angles will make it quite easy for them to see the picture. The monitor itself, the actual frame and design, has a matte coating on it, which doesn't reflect the picture or the sunlight coming in, stuff like that, so it's much easier to look at the screen. When talking about input wise, the Asus monitor has two HDMI inputs, which makes it great for having, as a gaming monitor again, you can have your computer plugged in to one HDMI, and then HDMI 2, you can have your console plugged in, and then by the touch of the touchscreen buttons that they have down the bottom right of the corner, just tap that and you can change in an instant from your console to your PC and back again. If you also don't like HDMI, there is a VGA input, as well as it comes with a cable in the box to change your DVI output from your computer into HD so you can plug it into the screen. So there's no problem with inputs, you'll be able to use it. This monitor does come with a downside though. It looks amazing on the bench, it is amazing to use, but it has a hefty price tag. For Australian dollars, where I bought it with Australian dollars, it costs $375, compared to the Samsung monitor next to it, which you'll see in the videos, that costs $279. So it's $100 more dear. So you know, you're gonna have to be set back a little bit. But if you want quality and are prepared to have the screen for, you know, a decent amount of time, I think it's quite worth it. I was even considering buying another one, selling the Samsung one, I mean, then putting a bit more extra money into it and buying a second Asus so they can sit next to each other and just go so well together because it's slim bezel, perfect for multi-monitor setups. Finally, one of my most favorite pros about this monitor is the fact that it has built-in color settings, so you don't have to sit there and fiddle around with the brightness and contrast trying to get it perfect. It has separate modes, and these range from gaming, scenery, night view, sRGB, standard, and it even has a theater mode for watching movies and such. For further information, I'll put links in the description below from where I bought it from, and also I'll try and get an American link because most people aren't from Australia, I found out on YouTube. So thanks very much for watching. I hope if you're interested in buying this monitor that it helps you get an understanding of what you'll be buying, and hopefully you end up getting one if you've been on the fence about it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.